Hi guys, welcome back to Eliadefab. Welcome back to my channel. This is me, your girl, your travel tip girl. I have promised that I was going to do a travel tip video, so here it is. I am away as usual on my travels for work, and I'm on a beautiful island in a place called Douglas, and I just got into my private Airbnb, which I'm really excited about, and I can't wait to share one or two travel tips with you guys. Actually not one or two, because I'm so generous. I am sharing 3, 4 or 5. So let's see. Tag along with me on this video and hear a few tips that will help you if you are someone that doesn't travel a lot, or you definitely want to experience traveling very differently in 2024. You want to do something nice, adventurous travel, even if it's a 45 minutes travel, if it's an hour travel, definitely keep listening and tag along with me. So welcome back guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you enjoyed my little intro, my little props intro that I put in there, and that's just to let you guys know, like I've said, this is going to be a travel tip video talking about all things travel. Happy New Year to all of you. I hope your new year has started off to a good start, to a great start. Mine was a little bit shifty. I was a bit poorly just from a cold, but I'm a lot better now, and I have traveled, like I said previously. So yes, mine is now starting off to a good start. So yes, Happy New Year to all of you, to my old subscribers and my new subscribers. Happy New Year to you. If you haven't pressed the subscribe button and you're just watching, please, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Like, come on, this is 2024. We need to be supporting ourselves. We need to be making sure, if you like the content I'm putting out every week, support me. Subscribe, tell your friends about it, especially if you find this travel tip video very good. Share it with your friends and family. Let them have, learn a thing or two about traveling. And yes, enjoy. So let's get back to the video. Right. This video is on tips about flying. Okay, I've been very fortunate enough in 2023 to do a bit of traveling, and that involved me flying, taking trains, getting on the ferry, getting on a boat, on a bigger boat, to different places for work and also for holidays and for things that I love to do. So I've been doing travel for a while. I've been doing it a lot since before COVID, and now, after COVID. So I would say I have learned a thing or two, and I would like to share that to you guys in 2024. So come along with me. Okay. First tip that I would say about traveling, especially if you're going on a plane, I would definitely say, if you haven't been on a plane before, you kind of need to prep yourself. What do I mean by that? You kind of need to find out if you're someone that gets motion sickness. So if you do get motion sickness, i.e. you get sick when you're in a car or on a ride, that means there's a high chance that you might get a little bit sick. So you have to prepare yourself for that. If you do get anxious, don't worry, it is normal to get anxious when you're getting on a plane for the first time. A lot of people do get anxious, you get worried, thoughts go through your mind, but don't worry about it. it will be fine. You will be fine. If you've never traveled before, my advice is go on a local travel or domestic travel. Local domestics are the exact same thing. So you want to go on a travel within the country that you're in, that you're based in. If you can travel within the country you're based in, brilliant, because that's always about maybe 45 minutes, 50 minutes, half an hour, and that will give you a good feel about what's like getting on a plane. That would be tip number one, is motion sickness. Have a good feel about what's that like for you. Okay. Tip number two is when you are flying during takeoff and landing, that I found has helped me with the pressure, the atmospheric pressure that helps me, especially with my ears and my head, is I've got to be sucking on something or chewing something. So tip number two is how to get through the atmospheric pressure taking off and landing, what it does to you. So for me, when I first started flying, I really noticed that it would affect my ears, like it would block my station blocks in my tube in my ears, and that tends to happen because of the change in the air pressure. So what I realized that helped me, and if you have any other tips, put it in the comment below. If you're someone that travels a lot that you know can help someone, put it in the comment below. So I found that when I'm chewing gum, and I'm chewing it not like loudly, but like chewing it quite wide, your mouth is quite wide. I don't know if you can see the movement. So you're moving your jaw and it helps the pressure as you're going up, taking off, okay, going up into the air, taking off, and when you're coming down, landing. So I always have either sweets, I have chewing gum for sure, because that really helps me. Or if you're chewing something quite big, that would help you. But you do it during takeoff and landing, because that's when the pressure, the difference, the feeling dizziness, feeling a little bit sick, you get that change in your stomach, all those things, that's when you get it. So you want to make sure that you've got something at that time that will help you. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, put it in the comment below. I'll explain a lot more. All right, so that's with flying. Now, tip number three. If you've never flown before, or you're someone that has never gone on a long haul flight, okay, so long haul flight for me would be anything over an hour. Anything over an hour I would class as a long haul flight, because it does affect your feet, it does affect your back sometimes, and it does, you know, affect some people with their head, give you a headache, you know, they're changing atmospheric pressure. So it does affect. So for me, sitting in that position for a long time does affect my back, and I do get swollen feet, swollen ankles. So most of the time when I'm doing a long haul flight, tip number three is I wear flight socks, and I also like to move about in the plane. Okay, so move about in the plane. Another way that would help you is if you're going to use the toilet. So if you're someone that, you know, your bladder has to move quite often, obviously that would help you with movement. If you're someone that you just need to walk it, you need to walk it off. Yes, walk it. Walk on the plane, back and forth, just once or twice. I know it can be shy, you know, you get shy. If you've never done it before, you get shy. But if you're on a long haul flight, you need to walk. You need to do a little bit of physical activity. Let that blood flow go through your legs. Let that blood flow go through your body, so that it can help you. You know, it really can help you. And don't be shy about using the toilet. If you need to use the toilet, you need to use the toilet, okay? You definitely need to use the toilet. So that's a very good tip. Get some flight socks. If you know you're going on a long haul flight, you need that. You need that. Some planes are quite good. Sometimes some of them do give socks, they give blankets. They just give you a little bit of a pillow just to try and make you feel a bit relaxed. But obviously, depending on the flight you're going on. Okay, if you're in business class, then you're lucky. You know, you can lie down, have enough, what they call it, foot space. Enjoy yourself. You can do any of those when you're on when you're in business class and a long haul flight. What else do I need to tell you about flying? Yeah, so my I think that's the third one. My fourth advice would be, if you've never been on a plane, listen to the people on the plane. Listen to the takeoff instructions. Okay, even sometimes I have to remind myself that even though I've flown so much, especially in 2023, I did fly quite a lot, and I'm really grateful to come out at the end of it each time alive, you know. So I would definitely advise you to listen to, you know, God forbid what happens when if the plane, something happens to the plane, the oxygen mask coming down, the emergency exit lights, and the emergency exits where you can go from, making sure that you're wearing your seatbelt all the time, listening to the air hostesses and the air hostess when they're telling you what to do, you know, brace position, you know, wear your own mask before you help others. Those things are super important. Where they are, the life vest under your seat, things like that. You need to take those things seriously. Someone like me, I've had some experiences with flying, and man, like last year, I was literally, one time I was like scabashing because the plane wanted to land and it wouldn't land. The weather was terrible. It was yeah, scary. But that was a very good captain. He attempted twice. We couldn't land at all. The visibility was next to nothing. It was late at night. The wind was terrible. And obviously the priority of the captain is to keep everyone safe. So what did we do? We had to go and land in another airport. I'd never been in my life, Liverpool. We went to Liverpool and I was like, oh my God, I've got to start work in the morning. What am I gonna do? So, you know, but I was praying because that takeoff and landing field, can you imagine that going like that all the time? I was like, I don't want to throw up. Oh my God. And yes, there are throw up bags. So if you do hyperventilate or throw, there are bags there to keep you going. So that's something that please pay attention, listen, take it seriously. What else can I tell you? Because I'm giving you 4 now. I said I'm generous. So my 5th travel tip, which is, I would say is more of an advice, is be ready to know that you could be in the airport for a while. These things happen. If you're a frequent traveler, you would agree with me on this one, especially when you're going on a plane. You're going on a plane, be rest assured that your plane could be delayed for average 1 hour to minimum delay 20 minutes, but half the time. There's some airlines, I don't want to call them out so I don't get into trouble, but I'm not getting into trouble. Frequent, EasyJet, come on guys, you can do better. You could do better with your lateness. So, you know, be prepared that you could be at the airport for a long time, and that could also disrupt other plans, especially if you're going to another destination. So if you're taking a connecting flight and you're going to another destination, they can disrupt everything. So bear in mind that when you're traveling, leave room, allow room for delays. Allow yourself, expect delays. I know it doesn't sound nice saying that, but that's just the truth and the reality is to allow yourself to expect some delays. It does happen. Okay, I've got some crazy experiences, but I don't know if I've got time on this video to share some of my crazy experiences. One thing I don't like is connecting flights, but sometimes I don't have a choice but to take that connecting flight, because connecting flights is where you can just get a whole lot of disruptions that would just like, once the first flight's delayed, oh my god, especially if it's connecting flights from different airlines, goodness me, you could be there the next day, you could sleep there. I remember when I went to America and I flew from Chicago. I did a connecting flight from the UK, went straight to Florida, Tampa, and then from there I wanted to go to Chicago. And that first flight just messed everything up for me. Oh my god, I was so upset. I slept in the airport. A whole me sleeping in the airport. I was so upset, but that's just part of life. So get yourself ready for that. That tends to happen. Yeah, another travel tip. That's number 6. Travel tip number 6. Yeah. The food might not be all that. So just know that on some airlines, the food might not be the best, or you might have to buy food on the plane and it still might not be the best. So get yourself ready for that if you're someone that wants to travel a lot in 2024. So these are my travel tips when you're flying on a plane in 2024. I hope you like that, and I hope that gives you a brief idea of what's like when you're flying. Okay? And if you're someone that does have travel sickness, motion sickness, do take your motion sickness meds. It will help you, or like I said, chew on something regularly. If you get anxious flying, I know some people get medications from the doctor to just calm their nerves before they fly. That's another thing you can consider. Get to the doctors if you can get prescription to calm your nerves before you fly, or just take motion sickness meds. That should help as well. Get started with your travels. Book your tickets. Don't book your tickets during the day. Never ever book your ticket during the day. Book your tickets around 9 p.m, 10 p.m. at night. It is cheaper to book your flight tickets at that time of the day. Always book your holidays, book your flights, book them in the night, in the evening. They are cheaper. Clear all your cookies, and that's when you should do your booking. So that's an extra bonus travel tip that I've just given out there. Extra bonus travel tip. So I've given like 6, guys. Don't tell me I'm not generous. Don't tell me that I don't love you guys and I'm helping you guys. So make sure that you like, comment below, tell me where you've been to, tell me where you traveled to, give me your own advice. I would love to hear from you, and tell me how your travel in 2023 was and what you'd like to do in 2024. I'm excited. I think I'm going to quite a few places. I can't say yet, but you guys will see it, and I'm so excited. I can't wait. Make sure you subscribe, guys. Thank you to my old subscribers. Welcome to my new subscribers. I can't wait to just grow this channel and keep sharing exciting things with you guys. Thank you for riding with me. I love you all. Have a great, beautiful week. Stay blessed. Lots of love. Bye from me, Eliadefab. My name is Elizabeth Fabi. You can reach me on Instagram and all my social media platforms. Thank you. Signing out. Guys, another essential bonus travel tip. How can I have missed that one out? Very important. I said I have to give you guys this bonus travel tip. It's so crucial. It's such a huge bonus travel tip. You've got to know about it. Right. This, yeah, you have to wear something loose, something free when you're traveling. It's so important. I love loungewears, okay? I always like to travel with loungewears. It just really helps me. I feel free. I don't feel uptight on the plane, because I know I get anxious when I get on the plane. No matter how many times I've been on a plane, I still get just a tiny bit anxious. And so when I'm traveling, I like to make sure I'm wearing something loose, something free. And even when I'm on the boat, if I'm traveling long distance travel, it has to be loose clothing, something that I can feel free in, something I can feel comfortable in, so that I can feel okay and comfortable in myself. So it's very important. This is a very important travel tip. When you are traveling, make sure you wear something comfortable, wear something free, fresh, liberating, makes you feel extra comfortable. It's so important when you're traveling to wear something super, super comfortable. Okay? I had to put this in. I was like, how can I forget this extra bonus tip? This extra bonus tip is too good to not give you guys in this video. So that's it. Thank me later. And if you want to know where I get my loungewears, do let me know. Put it in the comment below. I will direct you, or DM me on Instagram. Easy, DM me on Instagram or send me an email. I'll tell you the websites that I get most of my loungewears from. A few people have asked me, a few people that I travel with have asked me, because they know that I wear super, super comfortable loungewears when I am traveling. So let me know and I'll hook you up. Oh, by the way, I know you guys will be like, why is she got a plaster? I cut myself at work. Work hazards. Work hazards. But don't worry, I'm fine. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Love you loads.